not making mistakes, hitting shots if they need to. And overall, in crunch time, those two K-League players did play better.
Well, the finals are just around the corner. I can't wait to watch them unfold. I guess we'll have to see who comes out champion on.
The big man, manning the middle.
There is no end. Nothing.
Kevin, thank you.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Oladipo is out there with Devontae Green. And it's Valanciunas in its center. And for Sacramento, they've got Siakam. ABC is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. And New Year's Day, Greg, a time to turn the page and look ahead.
And hopefully to better days. A time for renewed hope and renewed commitments, and everybody's an optimist on the first of the year.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And here is Beal, and he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the sea on that possession.
Graham surveying the floor. Passes it to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. No good from Valanciunas. Here's Beal. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Beal's got his second bucket.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Ivy. Here's Anunoby. The pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Oladipo. To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Ingram. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Brandon Ingram looks light, but don't take him lightly on the offensive end. He'll score.
Pass to Beal. Here's Ivy. Down low. Here's Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Here's Graham. Takes it inside. It's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good, Williamson. For Sacramento, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for to start off this game. Outside, Beal. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 7.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
For 3, Ingram. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Siakam finds Beal. Sacramento gets it back. Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Graham gets a wide-open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Beal, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Beal. Pass to Ivy. It's tipped. It's stolen by Oladipo. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Ivy. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after the Kings pick up 2. And Williamson throws it down.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Ivy passes to Beal. For the 3, good on the triple. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Ingram outside. Oladipo against Beal. Back to Ingram. Siakam pulls it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Valanciunas finds Graham. Driving to the basket. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Hassan Whiteside. So for the Pelicans, Portis comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Oladipo. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Pelicans?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Beal. He's got 10 and finished off by Beal.
And this is Beal at his best. He's cooking with grease, and his teammates need to keep feeding him.
So it's the Pelicans now. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. The dish to Graham. Passes it to Portis. It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Siakam outside. Back to Beal. To the paint. Siakam kicks to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Christie comes in for Brandon Ingram. Jones against Caldwell Pope. Kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Now, here is Morris. Tight defense on him, and that one is good.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Graham. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Graham. He has 7.
Taking some more pride on the defensive end. Cauley-Stein being disruptive on that possession.
And here's Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Pelicans ball. Two minutes remaining in the
Jones looking for an opening. Over Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 1. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
The pass to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. Traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now, here is Morris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pulls up on the wing. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Cauley-Stein.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley-Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
Christie against DiVincenzo. Shoots from 14. Again, the Pelicans score.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Christie against Morris. Christie the pass to Hayes. 3-pointer, Graham. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And already they take out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Morris with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They get it again. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr., Victor Oladipo.
8 seconds left to play in the first. Out to Nance. Fires the 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento. Whiteside is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's ABC. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Pass to Jones. Can't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. Cranes the 3-pointer. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Nance. Jones against Anunoby. Jones dishes to Oladipo. And then slams it in.
Yeah, you could throw it just about anywhere for Larry Nance Jr. and then he'll know what to do with it.
Here's Ivy. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Beal. Got a hand on it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Oladipo with the ball. Now Beal defending. Good on the bucket. Oladipo's got his first points in this one.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Williamson, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Anunoby, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Looking more comfortable as time moves on. I think his middle name is Play. That would be Thon Playmaker.
Pass to Christie. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
Here's Oladipo. Sacramento making their last shot. Williamson against Siakam. He kicks it to Ivy. Driving inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Oladipo. Siakam pulls it in. Kings leading now by 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Ingram. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up to D and just took it.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Beal taking his time here. The pass to Ivy. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Pass to Nance. Ingram outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
And that one falls for Ingram. Devontae Graham's checked in for Oladipo. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Beal. Lets it go from deep, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Graham. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Ivy. Ingram against Beal. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Here's Graham. And Makers sends it back.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Valanciunas. Here's Ivy. 10 points for him. Beal, the pass to Maker. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And New Orleans also making a change. Portis is checked in. The tray. That shot off the mark. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
It's stolen by Nance. Inside. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Williamson.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
Dante DiVincenzo, and that's good. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Williamson. It's tipped. DiVincenzo against Ingram. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento. Passes to Portis. Ingram outside. Back to Portis. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Cauley Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Medu passes to Caldwell Pope. Can't hit from 12. Pelicans trail by 14. Stolen by Caldwell Pope with the drive. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Jones comes in for Nance. Christie subbed in for Ingram. Now here's Graham. 11 points in the game. Jones, that's for 2. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Caldwell Pope kicks to DiVincenzo. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And here's Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Here's Graham. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Hayes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He was exactly the kind of long-range threat they were looking for, scoring 18 points from deep on some excellent three-point shooting. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
The energy on D stood for discipline.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through two quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Kings leading now by 12. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Devontae Graham is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings. And stolen by Ivy. And it's Beal in the corner. It's Beal on the way. Launches it. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks to Valanciunas. Releases from 15. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Valanciunas has got 9 points.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range Jay more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the second free throw, good. And so it's New Orleans with it. 11-point game. Now the pass to Valanciunas. Over Whiteside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals. It's stolen.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Siakam. Buries it down low. 6 points for Siakam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Now Graham. He's got 13. Valanciunas in the high post. And Whiteside sends it back. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Ivy. Outside Beal. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Siakam. Kept alive. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Whiteside's got his third basket of the night right there. Pelicans trail by 17. Williamson outside to end the run. Graham with the bucket.
A smart play, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Outside Beal. Dishes it to Whiteside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
When you think about Hassan Whiteside's road to where he is now, a second-round pick, spent some time in the D-League, now the G-League. And it's great to see him turn his career around. You just wonder, how hungry is he to maximize his talent in the years to come?
Kicks it out to Williamson. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Outside, Beal. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Down low, Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Assisted.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, is big trouble.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That sends Brandon Ingram to the free throw line. That one on Caldwell Pope. Some changes for Sacramento. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bradley Beal.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Nance, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Nance has got 7.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Portis against Cauley-Stein. That one a little long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Medu can't hit. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Down by 12. Nice shot by Portis.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Morris with the ball. 6 points for him. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And Oladipo pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 9. Over in the corner, Portis. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Morris. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Jones checked in for Nance. Christie subbed in for Oladipo. Ingram against Morris. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Caldwell Pope, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans. Kings leading now by 8. DiVincenzo passes to Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein positioned himself early and then found the reward there as he collected the ball and threw it through.
DiVincenzo against Christie. Ingram outside. The 8-footer. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the wide open shot from Morris. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. So it's the Pelicans now. It's a 10-point game. Back to Portis. He kicks to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Morris against Ingram. Now here is Morris. He's got 6. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Morris throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Ingram, and there's the drive. Moves back up. Hayes, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And good that time. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Morris against Ingram. There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And here is Morris. He's got 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Ingram.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to DiVincenzo. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Devontae Graham comes in for Crystal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Siakam. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
I'm telling you, it's all about learning.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Anunoby out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Whiteside, and it's ABC, and it's Beal in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Beal. Makes it off the glass. Beal's got 34.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Graham. The shot will not fall, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. The shot fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Brandon Ingram. Graham. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. A second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
2 shots.
Valanciunas hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And the pass to Anunoby. Kicks it to Ivy. Here's Anunoby. The three. Good on the three-point shot. And the Kings lead by 15.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Graham, the pass to Oladipo. Beal with the block. And he recovers it. Oladipo misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That one goes. Count it.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And the Kings making a change here. Makers checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Nance has checked in. Valanciunas, good.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Ivy passes to Beal. Driving inside. Here's Siakam. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And finished off by Siakam.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Now here's Graham, guarded closely. And it's Williamson missing. Kings leading now by 19 points. Ivy kicks to Beal. Pass to Siakam. Beal up top. Graham defending. And that one drops. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
It's deflected. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New Orleans ball.
Here's Graham. He's guarded closely. Pass to Williamson. Over Siakam. And that one's good. Williamson.
Yeah, nothing the defense is going to do there. Zion locked in.
Timeout called by the Kings. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Outside, Beal. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 39.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Ingram against Anunoby. And he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Ivy. Graham defending. Outside, Beal. No good on the three. Pelicans trail by 20. Passes it to Williamson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
New Orleans making the switch here. Portis is checked in. Kings leading now by 18. Here's Ivy. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Williamson throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Kings. At the line.
So he gets them both. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Clock at 6. Ingram against Beal. And stolen by Graham. In the corner, it's Ingram. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Ivy into the lane.
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
The officials are all over that one.
Some changes for Sacramento. Good on the second free throw. Kings leading now by 18. Morris into the lane, and he banks in the layup.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Graham finds Bortis. Chalk up 2 there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th team foul.
Pelicans trail by 18. Graham from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Morris outside. There's 1:26 left in the game. To the inside, and stolen by Williamson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Kings.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Beal.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Morris. Got a piece of it. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Lewis. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Morris passes to DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And the Kings lead by 15.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Morris passes to Cauley Stein, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and